Hey everyone, this is Kristen from KristenCoaching.com, and thank you again for joining me for my video today. I really appreciate all of you, all of your support, watching my videos day in and day out, and commenting below, asking me questions. I love getting back to you and giving my personal feedback, so please keep doing that. For those of you who may be new to my video or who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my YouTube page. You'll get notifications and pop-ups every time I create a new video about healthy relationships and how to have them. So I'm really excited to be able to do this for you guys today. So thank you so much again. And we're going to dive into the topic, which has to do with intimacy in relationships and what makes it so hard for certain people. I really like this topic because when I talk about intimacy, I'm not even talking necessarily just about physical intimacy, which is a lot of oftentimes what many people think is what I'm referring to. But I also mean emotional intimacy as well, which is your ability to be able to connect on an emotional level with your significant other, feeling connected, feeling heard, feeling that you guys are, one, and you guys are together, and you guys are a couple, you guys are a team. And oftentimes people can really feel uncomfortable with emotional intimacy in addition to physical intimacy. So we're going to kind of sift through all of that and discuss why it is so difficult for certain people to be intimate. I want to say that struggling with intimacy can really look different from person to person, depending on who you are. But oftentimes some symptoms, if you will, or some behaviors that happen for people who are struggling with being intimate in their relationships often has to do with withholding affection from their significant other, or maybe even having an adverse reaction to affection, or feeling like they don't like to get positive acknowledgement from their significant other. So oftentimes people can feel really uncomfortable when it comes to praises and compliments and positive feedback. Oftentimes, usually if you're struggling with intimacy in your relationships, some symptoms can have to do with, people feeling paranoid or suspicious of their significant other. Maybe that they're doing something wrong that they shouldn't be doing, maybe being unfaithful, even though there aren't. Oftentimes people who struggle with intimacy can lose interest in sex, just not being really into it at times, or feeling really guarded or resistant to being physically close with somebody. Those are common symptoms that people have when it comes to struggles with intimacy in their relationships. So I wanted to kind of just see if any of those pertain to you, because if they do, that could be going on in your relationship, and this could be a reason why, maybe you guys are struggling, because intimacy is a huge factor that a lot of times people don't realize what's going on deep down. Maybe they lack awareness, or they're just not sure what's causing them to feel resistant to getting close with their significant other. And oftentimes it has to do with the fear of intimacy. So what makes intimacy so hard? Why is this a problem for a lot of people? I think it boils down to one thing. Really it has to do with one thing, and that is the fear of being vulnerable. Oftentimes this fear can happen, when we're younger and we're growing up. We may have gotten hurt from our loved ones in the past. It doesn't even have to be from an intimate relationship. It could be from a parent-child relationship. It can be from a sibling relationship. It can be from a friend relationship. It is common for people to get hurt when they're younger and then struggle with their intimate relationships when they're adults in the future. Or sometimes people can be in love with an intimate partner in the past and get really, really, really hurt and damaged, and then struggle to be vulnerable again in their next relationship or their current relationship that they're in, and because they don't want to get hurt again. So this fear of being vulnerable, I want to talk about that more. It is real. It is a real